everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Hermitpack on the Hermitcraft Modpack Server. And today we are back with some modded. Yes, I know last episode I was pretty bummed out, and actually, to be honest, it's only the next day and I'm back on. Villagers aren't back yet, but I will sort those out another time. We won't faff around with villagers today, and my item frames are obviously gone over here too, which is something I need to do, which I don't know if I know that I don't have a cow farm. I was just about to say, I don't know if I have a cow farm or not. No, I don't physically have one myself. But I don't know if anyone else has. I just need some leather and stuff. So I don't believe I have any. Well, I have a little bit. That might be alright. I guess I'll leave that just in case we need that for a crafting recipe in the near future though. But I will need to make those item frames, otherwise I will forget that those things are down there and I'll just like, yeah. Today what we're going to be doing is actually not even bothering with things like that. We're actually going to be starting a new mod. And by new mod, it is actually a mod that we have done before. I don't think I've made anything this season from it, but we're actually going to be exploring blood magic. Yes, I feel like I haven't done this in ages and I really enjoyed it. I got as far as the the blood altar, and I had lots and lots of fun with it. Now, I don't actually know how to get these things, but we need to obviously make the blood altar first. That is how you start. You then take damage and give it your blood, and then you get the automatic ways of putting blood into the blood altar, and you have to have one of these blood orbs and things like that, and you get to tier what does it go up to? 6, 7? 6? Blood tier 6. Okay, I think I only got to like tier 3 last time. Yeah, I don't think I would have gone past tier 3. What even is that, actually? Okay, a blood shard. Fair enough. So what I'm going to do is I guess I need to get this thing here. What is it called? A demonic entity attached to a creature. Can be obtained by killing a mob with a sentient weapon or by throwing a snare at a mob and killing it while it has white particles. Interesting. So a sentient weapon, I would guess, would be something in here, some kind of sentient weapon, right? Surely it is. Oh, there we go, sentient sword. But I need a hellfire forge for that, and a whatever this thing is, a petty tartaric gem. Oh man, I forgot about blood magic a little bit. I forgot how difficult it was. Or throwing a snare. Let's have a look. I don't know what the snare is. You know what? A snare might be one of these. No, they're not snares. So yeah, there's a lot of sentient armor, but let's search snare. See what comes up. Okay, so that is a snare. Oh, you know what? I can make a snare. Throw a monster and then kill them to obtain their demonic will. Cool. Is it nighttime? Perfect. I'm going to head out. We're going to try and kill. I'm only going to make 4 of them, but we're going to try and kill a mob with the white particles so that we get their, whatever it's called, demonic something or other. Let's see how well that works. I've never tried the snare before. I believe I got lots of stuff from other hermits in the last season when I did blood magic. So let's hope there are some mobs out here to kill, and yeah, hopefully we will be cool and ready to start the whole blood magic thing. So before I was rudely interrupted by, whoa, the phone. A lot of mobs have spawned. I like basically teleported up here and then was like, I'll just leave myself here while I go grab the phone. That's the quickest way I could do it. I guess I could have logged off too. But yeah, my plan was to put that in my second hand, right click and wave my sword at the same time. In fact, oh, the baby's on me. Can we get some like mobs that aren't going to be scary? No, I'm not interested in wither witches. They're not. They're definitely not something that I want to mess around with. There is a creeper here. Don't want you in my life. There we go. Right, spider, are you ready? I'm going to hit you once, and I'm going to hit you twice with a right click. That I must have hit him with that. There's no way that I didn't. There's no way. But I didn't get anything from him. Okay, how much health do you have? Oh, wow. Apparently my sword's sometimes quite good. There you go. Did I do it? I got one. Sweet. Oh, sweet. Does that mean I can make the sentient sword now? Although I don't really need one now, do I? That is pretty cool if so. Right, I'm going to have to look it up and we'll see what we can do with this thing. So it seems I picked up a demonic will. There we go. Will quality. I don't think that really matters. But now... Ooh, I love that it just uses that up and that's it. Now we have a blood altar, which I believe looks pretty awesome. Yeah, it does look pretty awesome. So, oh yeah. Did me standing in it put blood in there? That was weird. I'm not sure how you put blood in it. I believe it's with the blood orb, but you must be able to... I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. But we're going to need a big area for this. I believe this thing is quite large. Now, I have a few floors which I started digging out the opposite side of. So I've got this floor here with the opposite side over this way. I think this floor might be kind of perfect because it is a larger floor generally. Like if I dig a long way this way, we should have enough room over here to be able to really expand if we need to. So I think this is going to be the best spot for this, because then we've got a spawners one side and this the other side. This is maybe where we put the blood magic. So let me dig it out, make it all nice and ready to roll, and let's make sure we get enough room. I'm going to have to do some research to check how large this thing can get, because I want to be able to expand it the maximum it can go without any trouble. So let's do some digging and I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Look, I have done it. It took a long while and there's bats spawning everywhere because it's just pitch black in here, but that's fine. We've got our night vision. It's all good. A lot of digging has gone on and a lot of measuring and things, and I still might actually move it down one more. I feel like it's going to work a lot better, but these are just placeholders, these basalt blocks here. These will actually be swapped for the blood runes that will go in it. So if I look at blood, these are all kind of, chiseled blood runes. Oh, we can save for decorations, usable on blood altars. I'm so glad it says that. Let's actually look up at blood altar. Yeah, so these things here, these runes, so we've got blank runes there, and then you can change them and swap them out for different kinds of runes for different powers, but basically like you need this many like basalt blocks of runes. So we're going to start with the blank runes. I believe, yeah, you need to have blood essence or whatever, blood in the blood orbs, and you obviously need a tier 1 blood orb. So let's have a quick look at how to do that. I believe that is just a diamond in there, but I need LP. Now, LP, I can't remember what it stands for the life of me. I should actually make the blood rune or blood magic book that tells me. But what I'm going to do instead is actually I'm going to get a diamond right here. And there is something actually which I'm thinking it should look like it used to. It's this thing where you basically stab your... It's like pricking your finger kind of thing. That's kind of how I imagine it. There should be something that you right click and it'll take... it'll take damage off of yourself, and it'll put it in the blood altar. Now, I can't seem to see what it looks like. I think it's this dagger of sacrifice, so for that I need an iron sword, but really, I don't know how to... That's going to be damaged. Oh, can I not get a... I might need to go grab a non-damaged one. That, or I'll just combine these two. That'll work too. To make a new one. So what I'll need to do is put that in there, but I will need some LP. Now I can't remember for the life of me how you get it before you get those two things. So I think what I'm going to do is do a bit of research. I'm going to make a whole bunch of things, and I'll maybe make some blood runes as well, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I think I need to make the blood book. I think it's this one. No, it can't be that one because you need blood for that one as well. There should be some other kind of books that tells me. If not, I'll use the wiki page. But I guess I need to do a little bit of research because this mod has changed possibly a little bit since I last used it. And if you think about when I last did mod source, yeah, that was quite a while ago. So apparently I was wrong. I just made this one. This one is the sacrificial dagger. Very easy to make. I've got all of that stuff, and I right clicked to myself and that worked. So I think if I stand next to this blood altar, yeah, there we go. So I put some blood in there, and if I keep doing this, I've got extra hearts, so it kind of, I can do it quite quickly. I should regen my health like normal as well, hopefully. Now I don't remember how to see how much LP there is in there, but I guess there's not enough right now. Let me eat. Let's put a whole bunch in there if we can. So let's right click while we're regenning. That'll be putting all of my blood that I'm getting from myself in there. And I believe it can hold a fair amount. And now I don't know if just doing that actually works. I might actually need to make this a tier 1 thinking about it. I might need to make it a tier 1 blood altar, in that I need at least these blocks here to be runes. I can't remember. Okay. Right, I definitely need to research this beforehand. I was hoping I could just jump straight into it and remember everything. Apparently not. So I was just looking on the wiki trying to find it and left the diamond in it, and it actually turned into a blood orb, so I guess that worked. I didn't even need to really look it up. So now I should be able to make some of these, and I believe, oh, I don't know about those. Oh yeah, I need stone, but okay, that's going to take a little while to do as well. I think I just need to stand here and literally keep using this sword on me. I forgot about that part of it. Dang it, it's such an annoying part of modded, but I guess, I don't know, once I get there and I make a few of these, we'll be able to upgrade it, and we'll be able to do more and more damage, and basically we can get it automatically taking blood from other mobs and things like that. So hopefully this will work. So yeah, I guess I just need to stand here for a little bit and keep stabbing myself with a dagger. So I've placed the blank runes down there. We should now be able to remove these things here. We should be able to get that back from the crafting table. There we go, dropped it. Now there isn't actually meant to be anything underneath here, so I'm just going to put that block in there for now, put that back. And now it should hopefully be able to do more. Now I can't remember where the next thing is to do. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to research for real this time if there is a way of making a book. I believe I got told there is a way of making a book, but I just haven't figured it out yet. I think it is just by putting a book in the blood altar. So let's grab a book. Do I have one? I don't know if it has to be a written book. I'll grab a written one just in case. But I believe you should be able to do that. And you can tell by the fact that it is doing that, although it does keep smoking. There we go, that worked. So now when I right click that, oh, it's set tier to 2. Okay, so that's not actually the book that I was meant to make, but that's still a cool thing that I guess actually properly upgrades this thing. I'm not quite sure. So on the second look, it doesn't look like there actually is a book, but that's fine. We've got this book here, and that seems to be pretty cool. So what I'm going to do now is, I don't know if I can actually just leave some. I don't know if it drains out. But what we're going to do is see if we can make some more runes. So maybe perhaps different ones. There are speed runes and stuff. I think I'd have to look up and see what ones these, like what these do again. I can't remember. I know that they do some cool stuff, like speed makes it quicker, and sacrifices when you are doing it like to yourself rather than a mob, and yeah, maybe self-sacrifice perhaps. I don't even know, but I think some of these are kind of expensive and you need different things. I don't know, maybe all the blood orbs work, but you do need different things. So like this demonic slate is an imbued slate, and then a reinforced slate, and then the blank slate. So it takes a long while to do, so I'm going to work out which order to do this in best before I start faffing around making the hardest things in the game, so fingers crossed. So more digging later, and we are deciding to actually move this whole thing down a level. Various reasons. Mostly being because, now I remember there was something else I made in Blood Magic, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Now, it was actually a Well of Suffering, and I believe, if I'm correct, it is good to have the Well of Suffering above the altar. Now, I could be completely wrong, but either way, I probably will need this room anyway, so me digging out probably isn't really wasting too much of my time. Well, I guess it's possibly wasting time in this episode particularly, but, you know, it should catch up with me in the next episode. So this is the floor below that I had added. I believe I went down here accidentally earlier on in the video. But yeah, it is just one below the spawner room and the blood magic room. So I'm thinking it might be quite nice, because then I could like put a glass floor here. So even if I didn't put the Well of Suffering above this, I could just have a glass floor looking down upon the altar. Something like that. I don't really know. I think that's possibly where I might take it from here. I think it could look pretty cool if I did it. Like, it could look like that and have the room down there on that level, but I don't know. I'm gonna and ah about it. We'll decide, and then hopefully we will have made some more runes by then as well, because I'm doing this every now and again as well. So yeah, wish me luck. There's so much to do with blood magic that it's just kind of impossible to remember it all. So I'm doing okay right now. Just some things are a bit grindy like this kind of thing here. So let's hope we can do it with not too much time. So, since this mod pack's a bit different than blood magic, I've actually been thinking about how to make this a whole bunch quicker. I should probably stab myself a few more times. There we go. We've been making some of these guys, which I believe are possibly speed rune things. I'm not even sure. It was one of the runes that I was looking into that I wanted to upgrade slash just add for now to the other sections. But then I was looking at regeneration as a possibility, because obviously, you know, having to eat and then regen takes a little bit of time. Now, there is actually something called a ring of revitalization. Okay, it's not actually what I think it is. Oh, you know what? It's actually Botania. No, we're looking at different things. Why did that like open up differently then? That's really weird. There we go. Ring of regeneration. I did think it was called something different. And oh, what are you? An Ender Star? I could actually make that. You know what? But let's try this one out first. I don't know if I have all of these things or not. What am I missing from that? I'm missing actually a ring. Don't know what a ring is, but sure. I guess we'll go with that. So what happens when I hold on to this? It's in my inventory right now. I don't seem to have any potion effects. Could possibly put it on my baubles. No. Right click it. I don't know how this thing works. Ring of regeneration. Don't have to charge it. Huh, that is weird. I might have to search this thing up. I would have thought it was like one of the other baubles, in that it was quite simple and you just like put it in your bauble slot or something. But it doesn't seem to be the case here, so can't seem to put it anywhere, can't seem to replace it, can't seem to put it where my armor is. I guess I can hold it in my second hand, but that won't really do anything either. So not sure how to go about this, but I think I might look it up before I make the second one, just because that does use a nether star and some more expensive things. In fact, do I have all of those things? Possibly. I would need some dragon's breath. Okay, so it seems to actually work. If you look at my hearts down the bottom of the screen, when I'm holding it, I didn't actually notice that right then, because it's quite a subtle effect. But yeah, when I'm holding it, it works. When I stop holding it, look, you can see it stopped that. So let's try that with this now. Stabbing myself with this thing. So if I put it in my second hand, does it still work? Should do. There you go. Does it? Has it stopped? Can I do that? That works. Okay, everything seems to be working. We have moved this thing down. This is the original room. We've moved it down to there, which looks really cool. It means the highest point will be possibly here. I believe on like either these ones or these ones, they have a pillar like so that go a lot higher. Now I've put glass there for now. That was only because I can, and I wanted to measure it, and I also wanted to leave them there temporarily to be able to see if I want glass or not, or a different kind of block. Tier 3, whoa, 25,000 though. I also need something that can read the amount of LP in here. That is the next thing to make, I think, so that I can tell just how much I can like legit get in there, because it's pointless making this one, putting a gold block in there, if there's no way I can get to 25,000 really easily. So I think I need something that can tell what it is, and I can't remember what enough it's called. And also I think some of the textures have changed since last time, so I think I need to kind of look. I've got a feeling that the divination the sigils, I remember those somehow, and I can't remember why. So I think I'm going to look up what it is exactly I need before I just make random stuff. But there is something that can basically tell me exactly how much there is in there, and I don't think anything that I have on me currently can. I don't think that does, it just tells me the tier. So looking it up, I believe it has changed. The divination sigil is exactly what I need, but to be able to make that, I need some of this, which I need a Hellfire Forge for. So if I can go into that, I won't actually have this stuff on because we're not at our crafting grid, so we need to head back up top actually, and come over here and make a Hellfire Forge. Now, this is a new thing in the pack, a new thing in the latest Blood Magic, I believe. It looks like it would look pretty cool. Wow, now that thing is amazing, and that is how it looks. So I believe if I look there, you need some the ashes. Doesn't it show me how it looks inside the thing, which is a bit worrying. But I need another demonic will, I believe. I think that's going to be the easiest thing to get. I don't know how to get these things yet. So I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to have to get all this stuff as well. That means that's bone meal, gunpowder. That's easy to get, so I can get all of that from here. In fact, I've got redstone right there and stuff. I just need to go get that demonic will from another mob. Is it nighttime again? I think it's daytime right now, sadly. So we're going to go do that. I can't remember how I did that. last time. It's really this is really messing with my head at the moment because I'm just like, everything's different than last time. Oh, you know what? It is nighttime. Cool, so we're going to go grab that, and hopefully we should be pretty good. It was something like a lasso-y kind of thing. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck that there. Now, I have no idea how this is going to work. I've got a feeling it probably needs to go somewhere specific, but I guess we're just going to try it out like this. Now I need redstone, bone meal, coal. I don't know if this needs to go in a certain pattern or not. And then and then that. I don't know. Oh, where was show recipes? Where does it say that? Show recipes. Ah! Wait a second. Oh, you know what? That's kind of handy. I didn't know it had that. It didn't seem to be that obvious. I need to make this. So, oh yeah, I need that thing. There you go. Oh, I made it. Oh, sweet. Oh man, okay. Oh, and it didn't even use it up. That is really cool, actually. So, now I need an alchemy array, which I have no idea what this alchemy array is. Is this that? That's not it? Alchemy array? Ah, the alchemy array is this thing here, which I just literally just right-click that on the floor. It's obviously used some durability up. Now, can I open it, or do I just need to right-click on it with the things I need? Whoa! Holy moly. If I can just get something like that in my base, just doing that all the time, I'm very happy, false. Whoa! That is amazing. Whoa, okay. Okay. Okay there, mod creators. I see, Mr. Blood Magic, or whoever made it, I don't even know. Blimey. Okay, well now I can right click on that and see how much LP it has. It's currently tier 3. The current essence is 78, yeah, because there's not a lot left in there. And its capacity is 10,000. Okay, so it needs a bigger capacity to be able to get the gold block. So I think what I might do is possibly make the next blood orb up, possibly. That needs 5,000 and a block of redstone. That should be pretty easy to do. And then I think I need to make some runes that up with the capacity and things on the outside, because I believe just the tiers do as well, upgrade it. But I think we just need a bigger capacity so I can just store a whole bunch in there, ready to roll for future projects. As you can see in the chat, it has 5,000, just over 5,000 LP in it. Now what I want to do is make the next blood orb up, which I believe, I'm not actually sure, it's not called the weak blood orb, it is called a completely different thing. I really don't like how sometimes this overtakes. Where is it? There, the apprentice blood orb. There we go. I feel better being an apprentice rather than a noob. That basically says noob. It basically should just say noob blood orb. That's basically what it is. But there's enough LP in there that should turn into the apprentice one. And then we are well on our way to getting this thing sorted. But I think I'm going to have a look at possibly what other runes I can make. I think I want to make speed possibly because this thing is taking its time. And yeah, I think I want to make possibly the self-sacrifice for a little bit, but I don't know how that works on tier 2s. Isn't too bad. Looking into blood magic a little bit more, I have worked out, sorry, my inventory is literally a massive mess right now. At least I know what's going on here. Ignore this nonsense. But yeah, so basically something I need to do, I don't know why I'm looking in there. Let's see if we have a spawner. I do believe I broke one just earlier, a spider one. So sad. Oh well, we'll have to find another one at some point. But I'm hoping. No, can I not make a villager spawner? Is that not how I can make one? No, can I not? Can I really not? Am I missing something? No, I wanted to make a villager spawner. Doesn't seem to want to let me. Okay, I guess that is probably like kind of cutting it a bit fine doing that. I can make a spawner changer though. I don't know if I have enough spawner shards. I don't have enough spare spawners. But making that, you can change it. I'm hoping that can change it to a villager spawner. I don't know if that works. I might see if I can get that going. I do have something that can find spawners. Oh no, I have 5 of them. Ah, you know what? Can I make one of these things? Nearly. So very nearly. Ooh, okay. I might work on that a little bit and see if we can get that. Because basically what happens, for those that don't know, is you don't have to sacrifice yourself to this thing. You don't have to stab yourself with a dagger every 5 seconds like I'm currently doing. When you get further up, you can actually get mobs spawning here, and they will take damage. I can't remember how they actually take damage from this thing. Whether or not you have to set up something else, like perhaps the diamond spikes. But if I can get something spawning in here, especially villagers, because they, I think, drop the same amount as a player does, which is 2,000 LP every time they die, basically. So if I died to this thing, I would drop 2,000 LP in it, basically. I think is how it works. While I'm here, actually, I should probably check if that's got enough for this, perhaps. No, it doesn't. I also want to make the dagger, because basically, if I can... Let's see if I can show you guys real quick. Okay, there we go. It's got 5,000, so I should be able to put that dagger in there now. That will make the dagger of... not sacrifice, I don't know what it's called, actually, because all the textures have changed since last time. It was gold and red last time. The texture looks currently better, right there. I don't know if that'll... what it'll look like when I've got it in my hand. But yeah, this is something that I basically hit other mobs with it, I believe. It is called the Dagger of Sacrifice. The other one I've got is called the Sacrificial Dagger, which makes it, yeah, so I guess, so I can't right click with this and I can't left click with this, but there are some bats around, so what do you reckon if I do, come here, you're so difficult to hit, ta-ha! So I got him with the Sacrificial Dagger. I don't know if that changed anything. I don't think that did, actually. But I did get some leather from it, which is technically something else I need, completely unrelated, but hey, I guess I should probably try this with an actual spawner. Okay, so we're going to try out the spawner changer. Now, what I've done is I've read the book a little bit. It said to right-click with the spawner changer on the villager, which is now what it has in it. It says Entity Villager. It said the spawner changer is an item that can be used to manipulate the mobs that spawners spawn. This can be accomplished by, first of all, picking up the desired mob to spawn with the changer, killing it in the process. Well, why? I didn't want me to kill him, I just want to spawn more of him. I want to dupe him, basically. Killing it in the process, even. Next, the changer can be right-clicked on the spawner, causing the spawner to be changed. This process probably won't work with every type of mob, though. That's a shame. It's a shame. I don't think it will work with a villager, I'll be honest. But I feel like I might as well have tried it out, you know? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plop down... Maybe I should do this above this. Possibly. So, like, here? Oh! I changed it to a villager spawner. Can I pick that back up with that and then place it back down and it's still a villager? Dudes! Oh, wait, let's use this with him. Oh, there we go. They're close enough that it's working. Oh, I think they actually need to get really, really close. So I might actually need to... Let's use the soul vial right now. It doesn't really matter if I use that or the lasso. And now if I kill him... Yes, it's working! Dudes! Oh, that thing looks full, but we'll kill him as well. Yes! That is so, so sweet. I just need to make sure that I don't break that spawner. Blimey. Okay, well that was way worth it. Now I can actually get my villagers back too. Oh, that makes me so happy. 2 things in one. I was so thinking that wasn't going to work. That makes me a very, very happy false. Look how much blood I have. That's a weird thing to say out loud. But no, look at it. It's beautiful. Wow. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to fiddle around with some more stuff and then come back to you guys. But I've spent way too long on the server today fiddling around with this. Mostly digging, I'll be honest. But still, just a stupid amount of time spent doing this. Yeah. Okay, we are all done. I have just been using up the rest of the blood that I had in there to make these reinforced slates imbued slates, because I'll probably need them for the displacement runes when I decide to make those in the future. I'm actually going to leave this with tier 3 at the moment, because this on its own is tier 1, that means it's tier 2, this means it's tier 3. I have blocked this in, as you can see right now, just temporarily, just so that I could like right click and place that there. All of the villagers would spawn in this space. Some would actually spawn on the outside, but I would just use a lasso to put them in there, and then I would just hit them with the Dagger of Sacrifice, which is a one-hit kill, actually, which is really, really nice. You just one-hit kill, blood goes in there, you've got 2,000 extra blood. Now, obviously there's no blood in there at the moment, and the maximum is still 10,000. I've only been using speed runes because that really helps right at the beginning. It really gets you going. And the runes of sacrifice as well, which I believe, if I look over on my screen, I believe say something along the lines of it increases the LP gained from sacrificing mobs by 10%. So I'm hoping those work with villagers. I would believe so. I need to look up what some of the other newer runes are, because there's more here than there used to be, and obviously they look different as well. I believe they've stuck with the same kind of colour scheme and patterns as before, but I could be wrong. But yeah, these ones need a higher tier anyway, so I'm obviously not that tier yet, so we will have to see. And obviously we can't make the self-sacrificing one anymore because we're not self-sacrificing, we're sacrificing poor villagers. But actually what I'm going to do is actually probably spend a little bit of time in my live stream in a moment, working on this perhaps a little bit, working on perhaps maybe seeing about decoration in here. I'm not really sure how I want to do it. I think I'm going to just ask and see what people say in there, but also let me know down below, because just in case I don't remember to ask people, you guys can let me know. But yeah, we should probably maybe make things like this. I don't know what the whole uses of demons to unleash its full potential means. It sounds interesting. I definitely want to look into perhaps more blood magic. So let me know if there's anything I've missed. Let me know if there's any other mods you would like me to explore. But that is going to be it for this episode, sadly. That is all I have time for. And we have a very, very sad looking room down here. And a very, very happy false slow, which is always a good sign when I'm enjoying something. So I'm really, really looking forward to more blood magic. I'm actually really, really looking forward to the next episode now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya!
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.